Welcome back to Fairune 2! So this is actually the point that you get the achievement for progressing without a weapon. You cannot progress any further than here without a weapon. And I don't even think there are any puzzles left that we can do without a weapon. So, we gotta go get our sword. Right back where we were before, this time we actually take it. The Sword of Hope! Just charge right into him. Man, look at all this menu we have now! So now I can look at this menu and we can look at a much better picture of the world map. We've also been here, which is underground. And I don't think there's anything in this underground that I haven't been to. Though I have not mapped out a few places. That bothers me a little. And then... oh right, we got that too. So in this secret area, of note, the monsters in there one-shot you. They just kill you. Outright. Don't worry about it, they don't have a level. So when you get into those, though, just don't fight them. It's avoidance. I think later on, maybe you get the ability to kill them, or something? I don't remember. Anyway, that's that. We also have you! Recommended monster, Slime. Because we're level 1. Yeah, we did it! We made it. Now you kill enemies just by ramming into them, and they just go... and when you kill one, you get a little bit of experience. It also does damage to you, though. So you can kill them easily enough. Combat isn't really a thing. Again, combat is more explorative than anything. And by that, I mean you have to find the right enemies, and then you have to grind on the right enemies. Like, if there's an enemy in your way that you can't get past because he's too powerful, it's more about looking around. In order to figure out what exactly it is you need to do. So we couldn't go in here, because it would have dirtied our dress. Got a faraway memory, I don't even know what it is. There's a lot about this game that I just do not remember. So one thing you kind of want to keep a lookout for is those cheat things that I got. That if I can figure out how to... skills. They're skills. They're not cheat codes, they're skills. But these are nice because, as you can see, you get additional experience. And I have the money. This is what you use it for. I don't have 120. But now, we get an additional experience point. So now we get 2 every time we kill one. And now they're so weak, we don't even lose health anymore. I don't know what to kill next. Bees? Let's try to kill a bee. Not bees. Yeah, whenever you die, it's a little grim. It's a little somber. But as long as you're paying attention, it shouldn't really be a thing that you see very often. If you don't know who to fight next, like I knew those bees were probably going to be a little bit much for me. Yellow gels. Sand gels. I think we can also take either mushrooms or trees. But sand gels probably a good time. So you'll notice I'm getting a pretty healthy amount of experience now that I'm getting 2 experience per kill instead of 1. That's actually going to let me level up. As long as I'm fighting the correct enemy, I'll level up before I actually... Trees. Okay, now we're fighting trees. I'll level up before I run out of HP, is what I was trying to say. And you can upgrade this again as you get more money, so you get even more experience out of it. And I think there are other power-ups you get later in the game. Other cheat codes you get later in the game. And as long as you kind of pay attention to those, as long as you manage to find those and get them, and power them up and everything, by the end of the game you're effectively invincible. Like, they actively cannot kill you before you level up. Okay, so that's our level there. Now, mushrooms. So this may take me a minute to go through, but this is kind of what we're doing from here. Because if we go right up there and try to fight those guys now, we'll just get obliterated. We have to level up appropriately. So next up is scorpions. Bees, finally! Now I'll show you what for. Again, not too bad. Okay, we're looking for the Dramos, the pink guys. Again, it's not too bad as long as you're paying attention to what monster you should be fighting. Because if you dip your head in a little too far, you will get wrecked. Snow gel? Snow gels, I don't think we see around here. But there is an enemy or two down here that I think we can take out. So those are the scorpions that we've seen already, and the sand gels. How strong are these? Okay, that hurts. It hurts so much that I'm actively getting 0 experience from it, which is frustrating. Those 2 stayed dead, though. I wonder how far I can go. They stay dead even after I heal, which means as long as I can kill them without actively dying myself... I think I can kill him. I don't want to risk it. Bam! Sometimes you'll find enemies like this. It's part of a puzzle, really. but that doesn't mean necessarily that they're too high level. If they're too high level, they'll just kill you. Instead, these guys just actively don't give experience. So there was that. There's you. Hi. Sometimes you'll see rare enemies spawn, such as him. You can come in and out of this screen a dozen times, and maybe you'll never see him. Maybe you'll eventually will see him. And typically they're a little bit stronger, but mostly it's that it's just kind of a rare guy that you see once in a blue moon. We may be able to find something later on that will help us find more of those if we're so inclined. You don't really get anything for it, it's mostly just to have done it. Now, the other thing that I'm looking for, there's one more screen that I think I can do something on that I couldn't do without murder. And I want to say it's on this side of the map. I was incorrect. It's still this side of the map. Pretty sure something happens if you kill all of these guys. No, just kind of a big old room. Well, I think that's it then, which means I return! So 0 experience, so you don't get anything from leveling up off of these. I love when you kill enemies, they just turn into a puddle. Just a puddle with some kind of identifying mark sticking out of it. But we did it! We freed the fairy! Sup? You are! You don't actually really know what's going on. Yeah. And a free heal. And we get another storage device. We've got, like, 2 of them. I swear I can go up here. Can't I? I can't. I remember there being secrets all over the place. Those rascally monsters. Fairy on a pedestal. Fancy. Need an id card. I never mapped out this room. Not that I could finish, because you actually have to go up the stairs in order to finish it. I also never mapped out the death room. Which I guess makes sense why they blocked it off and didn't let you come in. No, this isn't the death room. Death room is up here. They did let you go into the death room. Never mapped out the whole death room. You know, I remember that guy. He was the final boss of Fairune 1. There is no interact button. So you can't just go up and grunt against a wall and hope for information. Alright. Oh man, an id card! That was easy. Unregistered id. I mean, I'm glad we did, otherwise we'd be kind of stuck. So I think you can walk up to the lady on the right and, like, walk up to the fairy and keep trying to use the ID card on her, and she just keeps complaining that you can't do it, that you need to go to the left. But if you do it enough, she eventually says, "Fine, I'll do it." That's rough. Got a level 1 id card. Alright, so, until next time, everybody. We're ready to climb that tower. We've done all we can in the grassy lands. There's very little. There's like 1 or 2 subscreens in the far lower right that I haven't mapped. Maybe 3 in that far lower right corner. But otherwise, that's it. Like, I don't think there's anything else I can do in this area. And everything that hasn't been mapped, even up here, everything that hasn't been mapped is all stuff we can't even get to. Oh, I also didn't map everything in the arena. Oh well. So, small stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we can't actually map yet. So, we're just gonna have to come back later. Until then, everyone, we play some more Faerun 2.